Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, today is, what's today? Thursday. So I'm coming on, guys, I'm telling you the day. It doesn't really matter the day because I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to post this video. But I'm making, I'm going to be starting to do some Amish Dutch dishes. My friend Jerry Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors, go check out her channel, guys. She does a lot of Amish dishes, and they're so awesome. And I think I did one or two in my lifetime. But I really am interested in doing them. So, I'm going to do one today because I need to use up some of the chopped meat that I have in my refrigerator that needs to be eaten or frozen or whatever. So, I'm going to do this. So, what I'm making is a meat pie. It has like 3 or 4 ingredients, very simple ingredients. And I thought it would be very, very interesting. And I think it's something that, ooh, yummy. I think it's something that my family will eat because the whole point is, guys, is to make something that that my family is going to eat. Because I don't want to make stuff and waste it. Obviously, you know, money's tight. We're trying to get back on track after, you know, being laid off for 6 weeks and not having a paycheck and all of that. And so we're trying to get caught up. So I'm just trying my best to keep it budget friendly as best as I can. So that's what I'm doing. So this I think everybody will like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this meat pie. Okay, so the ingredients are chopped meat, onion, peppers. I'm adding actually some of this to it because I have it left over in the freezer. I want to use it up. And that'll add to it. There's no pie crust or anything like that. But I'm debating whether to do something like that because I just think my family might like that. Maybe on top. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. But it's just called the meat pie and it's just all meat. So I think my husband will really like it. Maybe, and Jenny would probably eat it if there was some cheese in it. Yeah, so I'm going to see. But this is a concept that I have this recipe, and it looks really interesting and fun, and I don't know, we'll check it out. I like to tweak things anyway, so I'll probably tweak it, you know, like I said. Let's find the recipe, I just had it. I'll probably tweak it a little bit anyway. What's going on here? Just trying to find the recipe. My phone is freezing. Literally, my phone is freezing right now, and I just had the recipe up. All right, so what I'm going to start with is, I just had it. Let me find it. Give me a second, guys. All right. Something's going on with my phone. So it says to use leftover chopped meat, leftover meat that's been already cooked, and use the oil, use the grease, use the leftover, you know, grease that's in the pan from the chopped meat to make the flour, to make the like a floury kind of like thickening. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I don't have leftover chopped meat. I do, but I have uncooked. So I'm gonna cook it first. So what I'm going to do is, it says to put the onions and the peppers and all that in after, which I'm going to do. But no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the onions and the garlic, saute those quickly. It says to put shredded onion in. I'm going to put just pieces because we like to have the pieces in there and we like to taste it. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to put the onions. So I'm going to saute the onions, the garlic, and then the chopped meat together with seasonings, and then I'll save those drippings and use that to make like a little gravy. And that's really it. And then you put it in the oven. Let's see, Mix green peppers, pour into pastry. Oh, wait a minute. Pour into a pastry line baking dish. Pastry. So I guess you do have to put a pastry in there? Is that what that, yeah. I guess that's what that means, huh? Pastry, I didn't see that. Okay, so it does need a little pastry. Let me see what I got in my refrigerator now. Alright, just give me 1 second. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, so it does call for a pastry. I can't believe I missed that. I read it again. Thank God I read it again. So I have croissants. So I'm going to put croissant at the bottom. That's what I'm going to do. Let me get a knife. Now, a few friends on my YouTube channel have suggested to me that maybe I should get or have all my stuff kind of organized and together before, like, I come on. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, like, because I cause myself stress looking for the garlic powder, looking for the onion powder, going and leaving the film and going to get something. But that's just the way I've always filmed, guys. That's always the way I've done it. So I'm actually trying that a little bit. I'm going to try to be a little bit more organized, only for the fact that I think it'll cause my stress level to go down. So I think it'll help in all aspects. So sometimes I'm going to do it, sometimes I'm not. So if you see me sometimes crazy running around the kitchen, going in the back room, this and that, that's just how I do it. And if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that's the way Create with Linda is. But like I said, I'm going to change it up a little bit. When I feel like it, when it's possible, I will organize myself better, just so it helps stress level and it doesn't drive everybody else crazy. I hope it doesn't. You know, I think that's why you guys watch me, because it is kind of craziness, and sometimes, you know, you need to watch a little bit of craziness, you know, to feel better about your life. I don't know. Anyway, guys, so I just wanted to mention that. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the onion up. I'm going to clean that knife. I'm going to put a whole, like a medium-sized onion. And like I said, I'm not going to, I literally just sharpen this knife. I'm going to not shred it. If the girls were eating it, I would shred it, because they don't really like big little pieces of onion, you know. They don't really like onion too much, too big, you know, pieces. But my son and my husband do. So I'm just going to chop it up in small pieces, and that's fine. I got a plate over here that I'm going to put the garbage stuff in, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. All right, so I'm just going to, this knife is really aggravating me. I can't stand like not a sharp knife. Just tuck your fingers in when you're cutting up stuff, so you don't get your fingers. Now, I'm not making perfect onion cuts. I'm not trying to be on Hell's Kitchen or, you know, whatever. I'm just trying to cut up some onion, and it doesn't have to be perfect right now. And that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for just making this dish and get this used up so we can not waste it and eat it. And that's what I'm doing. So, like I said, this is a recipe that I'm going from the Amish, and it's you know, I am adding and changing a little bit of it, but that's just what I do. It's very, very difficult for me to follow a recipe. It really is. But I'm definitely open to doing it, because I want to do it. I want to try these new recipes and everything. And you know, and most of the time I'm going to omit or I'm going to add my own stuff. And that's just the way it is. So, yes, Amish Dutch recipes with a little of the Create with Linda in it. But that's all right. The concept of it will be the Amish. And they got some great recipes, and really, really, really. So, all right. So, ooh, this onion is freaking strong. So I'm going to put the frying pan on. Now, I'm using my big amazing frying pan. Love this frying pan. It has to be, it's a very, very I don't know how to explain it, but it's very non-stick. So it has to be put on high in order to get things, like if you want things to saute, because that's just the way the pan is. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but that's the way it is. So yeah, so I always tell everybody that. All right, so let's put a little olive oil in here. So we have somewhere for the onions and the garlic to go. Now, I'm going to show you these shriveled little peppers here. These peppers are from my garden, and these are the only two, well, I know I had 3, I used one of them. The only 2 peppers left out of the garden, and yesterday I was looking at them and I'm like, oh my God, I got to put them in the freezer because they're going to go bad, and then I'm not going to be able to use them. And then, of course, today I come up with a recipe that I need to use them for. So I took them out of the freezer, defrosted them. And they're looking they're not really looking that great. But I'm going to attempt to cut them up and just put them in here so they're not wasted. They're just a little rubbery because they were in the microwave. But I think they'll be fine. So I don't want to waste them. So I'm going to use them and see how it goes. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to put the onions in here once this pan heats up. All right, let's see now. I think it should be heated up enough. There we go. That's what you want to hear, guys. You want to hear that sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. I'm going to cut up this pepper. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I think it's going to be okay because I don't really want the pepper to be so crunchy. So it's perfect for what I'm using it for. You know what I mean? If I was using it for, like, I don't know, something to like put in raw or whatever, then of course I couldn't use it. But if it's something that's going to be cooked, it's going to be perfect. Perfect. Like I said, it's a little wonky looking, but you know what? For what I'm using it for, it's going to be, again, perfect. Smells good because it was in the microwave. Now, I don't want the onions to get like brown, but I want them to get a little bit caramelized, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to keep an eye on them because like I said, I have to have that, this pan has to be on high if you want anything to kind of saute a little bit for a little while. So I want these cut kind of small. I don't want them in big pieces. I'm going to keep an eye on those onions because I don't want them to burn. This knife is really making me angry. It really is because it's not cooperating at all. It's just not. And I like my knives to be... Where did I put the goddamn thing? Where did I put the... Can't find. Now I gotta find. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So yeah, these onions. Nope. These onions gotta shut off. I gotta shut them off for a minute. Otherwise, they're gonna burn, and then I'm not gonna want. I don't want them that way. Is this the knife that I just took out, or was this the knife that I was using? No, this is the knife. Yeah. That knife usually works good. I don't understand it. Yeah, those onions right now are actually perfectly cooked. So I'm going to add the peppers in there, and it'll give it some moisture where it won't continue to cook so bad. You know what I mean? So high. I mean. Another thing too, the girls aren't really crazy about peppers too much. So the peppers can be a little bit big, it's not a big deal. The meat pie. Alright. Let's put this flame back on. And then we'll put the peppers in now. So there's a lot of moisture in those peppers, a lot of, water. So it's good. See the onions? Perfect. So what I'm going to do is in a second, I'm going to throw the garlic in after this cooks a little bit, and then I'm going to put the meat in. So this way, the garlic doesn't burn either, but the garlic, gets a little charred. We like a lot of garlic, guys. Gotta get this garlic eaten up because a lot of it is stuck inside. Garlic is funny. I mean, sometimes I go through garlic. I can't even keep it in the house, like but I can't keep enough in the house, and then I have it where it sits there for a couple of weeks. Just depending on what I make, I guess. Perfect. Let's get the garlic in. I'm going to put a drop of oil in. Now, this all right here is flavor. All that stuff that comes up, you see all that colored stuff? That's flavor. That's what flavors your dishes. So, scrape it out. So the garlic is cooking like under a minute. I'm going to wait another couple of seconds, and then I'm going to throw the meat in. It smells so yummy. This is probably, I would say, about 1.5 pounds of meat. Now, one thing about this pot is that the handles get hot. The wood, I don't understand it, but that's what it is. They get hot. So I'm going to break this up a little bit. Smells amazing. Amazing. Now, if I had a pie crust in my freezer, which I have to start buying and getting them in my freezer, which I, for the fall and the winter, for the holidays and stuff, I would have used I would use a pie crust for the bottom, but I don't have it, and I'm not making one right now. So the croissants will do the job. It'll be fine. Like I said, I am deviating a little bit from the recipe, but I can't help it, guys. I just can't help it. Jerry Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors always says to me, why are you looking at doing a recipe if you're not going to go buy it? She's right, but that's just the way I am, guys. Take it. Love me or leave me. I don't know what to tell you. That's just how I do it. It's hard for me. But I definitely, like I said, want to go by the concept of the recipe. And I am. I'm just, maybe tweaking a little bit here and there. But the flavors will be the same and the concept is the same. All right, let's put some garlic in it. Woo! Let's be careful, and that's onion, not garlic. Trying to go a little bit lighter on my seasonings for my stomach and just for in general. Still gonna taste delicious. Garlic powder, onion powder, which I have at my disposal. As you can see, I didn't have to look for it. It definitely feels a little bit better doing that. Pepper. I gotta glance at the recipe because salt. I just want to see what the heck. All right, let's see. Give me a second, dude. Where is the meat pie? God, I don't know why this is happening. Why is this doing this? It's giving me so many good recipes, guys, in here. Meat rolls. There it is. All right, so let me just see. All right, so what I have to do is I have this juice. I have to take the meat out of here, okay? And I'm gonna leave the grease from the chopped meat. Now, I don't like to kill my chopped meat. That's not what I'm all about. I'm about it being moist and delicious and not dry. I'm going to use this right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to move this stuff in my muffin because it's not really in my way here. So I'm going to drain this like this. Drain it because I want to keep that fat in there to make the gravy with. Now this chopped meat is also going to cook in the oven for a little while, so I also don't want it to overcook in there, get dried out, so that's why I'm trying to take it out I'm shutting this off, as soon as possible, because I don't want it to dry out. The worst possible thing is when you dry out meat, and I've done it millions of times, and I still do it. So I try to be much more, focused on not doing that. You can see the meat is nice and moist, and therefore it'll stay moist, hopefully, in the oven. It smells yummy. This is a good budget, like, Dutch meal, because I bet in the days that, in those days, first of all, it goes far. Chopped meat goes far. Ground beef goes far. And so it was probably a very good meal to make that went far, that fed a lot of people. You know what I mean? Add a little pasta to it, add a little, like a little pastry to it, and there you go. Add vegetables. Like I might even add. I think I'm gonna add corn to this too. Is there corn in that vegetable thing? There is corn, but I think I might add some more. I think I have leftover corn in there. I'm gonna add over. That's a good thing too, guys, to get it out of to get stuff out of your fridge. Use the stuff that you have in your fridge, because this you can put anything in this. As far as I'm concerned, unless you want to be exactly by the recipe, then that's maybe the recipe calls for that. So whatever. That's just me. Just trying to get all the shot meat out as best as possible. See all that grease in there? That's, believe it or not, flavor. That's flavor, and it's flavor. All right, that's all that's going to go. I'm not going to sit here all day and try and get that out of there. All right, so we're going to put that there. Now, what it says is, I hate when I have to go back and look for stuff. All right, yeah, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Add flour to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to add, it says 3 tablespoons of flour for a cup and a half. I think that's a little bit more than a cup and a half of meat. It's supposed to, the recipe calls for a cup and a half of meat, but it's definitely, I would think it was like 2 cups of meat. And I'm not going to measure it. I'm just not doing it. So let's see. Yeah, tablespoons. So I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of flour. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 heaping. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of butter too, guys. Only because I want to make sure that it does have enough of a place to go. Okay? That's the thing about cooking, it's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. You make it how you want to make it. If you think it needs to add it, you need a little bit more butter or a little bit more oil or something, you do that. And that's what I'm going to need here. I can definitely tell you that I need more butter. Because it just wasn't enough grease. So where is my butter? I didn't get prepared with the butter. Not good. Alright guys, I'm coming. Alright, I took it off the flame so it doesn't burn. But yeah, it definitely needs more, and again, I'm not going exactly by what their recipe is. So that's why, it's, I need more. Alright, so let's get this. And you want to cook out the flour because you don't want, if you don't cook the flour out, you're going to have like a raw tasting flour in your dish, and you don't want that. So cook it out a little bit. Let this butter melt. That should be plenty of butter. So I would say I'd probably put about a half a stick of butter in. Yeah, about a half a stick of butter in, and there was some ground beef grease in here. What do you call it? I don't know. Ground beef meat grease? I don't freaking know. So whisk this until it gets a little, whatever, all combined. Okay. Let this cook out a minute, like I said. And then, what are we going to do? Then what we're going to do is gradually and cook, stirring constantly until thickens. Stir in the salt. All right, so then I got to add the milk in. So it calls for 1 cup of milk, which I can already tell you, we're going to need more than 1 cup because, I have extra here. So I would say probably a cup and a half to 2 cups of milk. But I will start out with just making sure this milk is good. Because I got news for you, milk in my house doesn't go right now. I bought this one. Next time I'm gonna have to buy the little pint because we just don't use it. All right, so let's see. This is about a cup and a third. So I might need a little bit more milk. And I think I'm going to use some half and half because we had a lot of half and half left over from the party. So I can afford to use it. And half can't hurt. It'll only enhance the dish. I'm not worried about it. It's a little thick. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's ice because my refrigerator freezes stuff sometimes. And I know that I'm not the only one because people tell me that it happens to them too. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's either, most of the time if stuff is in the back, it freezes it. Woo! Why, I don't know. This looks good, guys. It looks really, really good. But I wonder if it's a little thick. Do you think it's a little thick? It doesn't give you any directions on how much salt or this is about these recipes. They're pretty self-explanatory. So I would assume, you know, salt to pepper to taste. Everybody uses a little salt and a little pepper. We like a lot of pepper. Yeah, I think it's a little bit thick. I think I need to add a little bit more milk. Woo! I think that's going to be good. So, you know, use salt and pepper to taste. I think that's going to be good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it. Because it's gravy, you know what I mean? It's I don't know, it's a little thick. That's good. Definitely needs more salt though. A little more garlic, a little more onion. All right, guys, this is perfect. Perfect burrito, perfect burrito. Let's put some sea salt. The sea salt just has a different flavor, and let's put the meat in. All right. I'm going to lower the flame a little bit, and let's put the meat in. Oh, with all that juice, guys, all that juice. You want all that grease in there, because that's what's going to flavor this meal. That's what they did in those days, guys. The Amish, they do that because they use the least ingredients that they can, and they need to get all the flavor out of the whatever they're using. The most flavor that they can possibly get, you know what I mean? This looks so freaking good, I can't even. I wonder if that pan I got is going to be big enough. I'm afraid it's not. I think I'm going to have to use my other pan. Oh my God, guys, look at this. Look at this. This looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Holy moly moo moo. Oh my God. I'm getting ready to do the happy dance. I really am. I think when I taste it, I'm going to be doing the happy dance, guys. I think I'm doing the happy dance. All right, let me pause you a minute so I can get in the cabinet here and get my my other pan now. Well, maybe I don't have to pause this. I can keep this here. Oh, Jesus, it's all the way up there. I can't stand to have to get my stool. I begged my husband for a stool for forever. He gets me a stool, and then you know what happens? I don't want to use it. I don't want to use this because it's annoying. So, let's see. This might be too big. I think this is too big. No, I don't think that's too big. All right, I'm going to shut this now because I don't want this overcooking. Like I told you. I'm going to leave the top off. I'm not going to put the top on, back on. So let's do this. Let's bring this over here. All right, let's get this straightened up here. Guys, you know, I'm a messy cook. My mother used to always say to me, why do you have to make such a mess in the kitchen? Why? And I said, because that's how I do it, Mom. Don't fuss with me. I need a drink. Ow. All right. Ow. You know what I'm going to do too? This is what I'm doing. Because I want it to be nice and flaky. Is that the wrong side? Is, woo! Come on, are you kidding me? I don't believe that just happened. Yep. Yep, Linda, that's what Linda does. That's what Create with Linda does, guys. If you ever watch my channel, I dropped part of the freaking croissant. Now, the part that I dropped, I threw out. I am not going to use. But this part was up. It was on the other side. And it's right here. I just cleaned the floor. I'm not worrying about it. So please don't judge me. If you want to judge me, judge me. But, you know, you do what you have to do. If you feel you can eat it like that, you know that it's okay, it's okay. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I want to melt some butter. Believe me, we're not eating dirty food. Guys, we're not eating dirty food. I would never do that. All right, so I'm going to melt this butter. Now, it doesn't say anything about baking it. Let me read this. So typical of me, I swear. Get lost. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus, I got to put my oven on with crust and... Yeah, because I can't fit this in the other oven. 425. Jesus, my house is gonna get so freaking hot. Ugh. And it's nice out today. It's nice out today, guys. All right. Sorry about that. On my nose, I have to wash my hands. Sorry that I leave the film here and there, but I told you, I can't promise it. Not good. Now, Koopy, come say hello. Want to say hello, Coop? Here, buddy, say hi. I know you can't speak, but can you say hi to everybody? Huh? No, you ate already, buddy. You ate already. You have your food in there. Oh, you don't have much food in there, do you? Oh, yeah, you have food in there. Go get your food, buddy. Cooper gets a special food. He gets moist food. in the mornings, and then he has his dry food. Don't mind my mess, guys. I should wear my apron, but I'm not, so I'm sorry. He has his moist food he gets in the morning, which he got already, and then during the day he has his other food where he can eat all day, the dry food. But this one over here tries to trick us and tries to get us to give him his moist food another time. So he's over there going like this, thinking that we're going to give him his moist food. But no, he's not getting his moist food because he already got it. You already got it, buddy. Yes, he did. All right. So this is what I'm going to do now. Listen, 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 people. Listen, 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 people. I'm adding a little bit of garlic to my mixture here. Where's that freaking, I'm not going to use that. Let's use this. Oh, Linda. This is going to be so freaking good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm trying to think. I'm just going to put a little bit of butter on the bottom of this. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just so it has a little bit of flavor. I might have to get out the other croissant if this isn't enough because I lost half of it. Not half of it, I lost a sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like this. I'm going to lay this out. I think I'll be okay. Because I don't want it to be thick, honestly. I want it to be a thin layer. I really do. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any spots that fell. Don't judge me, guys. Don't, please. And if you do, you do. I'm not gonna worry about it. I can't live my life like that. I can't. I gotta live my life the way I want to live it. Everybody has their own life. You have one life. Live it the way you want, guys. Because you know what? Tomorrow is not freaking promised. It just isn't. We all know that. We all know it's not promised. So live it how you want to live it. Be kind and make good choices. That is from Sarah from the Pog family. Go check out their channel, the Pog family. Sarah sadly passed away at 36 years old of cancer. And at the end of every video that she did, she always said, be kind and make good choices. And that's what I'm saying. So just be kind and make good choices, guys. It'll make you a happier person, I guarantee you. There's onion on that. That's okay. As long as it's just onion, or what is that? And nothing else. Yeah. Just making sure. Yeah, this part wasn't even this part was in the thing anyway. It wasn't even on didn't even cook before. So this it can really, really, really be stretched. So that's what's good about it. And I'm going to pinch it together, but it's not going to be perfect, but you know. Yummy, yummy. Oh, shit. I forgot to put this in. I'm going to put this in and just mix it in. That's what I'm going to do. Because it's cooked already, guys. Shoot. Shoot. Not the S-H-I-T word, shoot, but, you know. I'm not perfect, guys. So it's hot. Come on, really? It's hot, so it'll be fine. And those are frozen, you know what I mean? So it'll be fine. It's going to cook in the oven. I got to heat the oven up now. I'm waiting as long as possible because I really don't want the oven to be heated, but what am I going to do? I got to bake. And it calls for 425. So that's pretty high. So, all right. Oh, this smells so delicious. It smells so delicious. So let's see if I can make this stretch. I would have had perfectly the right amount if I didn't break that one. If I didn't have to throw that one out, but that's okay. Like I said, this stretches. Look at this. One thing about this is that it stretches. And it doesn't have to be so thick, you know, so I'm not worried. I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. I think it'll have to be okay because I don't think I'm going to open up a new one. So let's just see if we can make this work. Slowly. Hold me closer, turn a dancer. I was listening to Elton John. I love Elton John. And so I'm singing the songs because I can't play the songs while I'm videoing, obviously, because of copyright. Let's stretch this out just a little bit, push this forward, yeah. See, guys? Look, you can make it work. Now, they used pastry at that time, which was probably just flour and water and eggs or whatever. So this was this thing that this tube of croissant that I bought, I think was $1.15 in Walmart, $1.25 maybe the most. And so it's basically the same thing as just using, you know, your flour and your eggs and whatever else you have to use to make it. All right, I think that's good enough. That's what we're gonna have to do, okay? Let's stretch it out just a little bit more. Perfect, guys. Look at that. See? Look at how we made that work. This is great for like a crowd too. Like I'm saying, like this will feed a lot of people. You know, you're having a party, having a barbecue. Make a big freaking big tray of this. Shoot. It's not going to cost a lot of money at all because you can throw everything in it you want. If that's in your freezer or your refrigerator or whatever. All right, so this is what I'm doing with this. I'm definitely doing this because I want this to be buttery and flaky. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't have a pie crust or like a phyllo dough or something like that. I got to start stocking my freezer with that stuff because once in a while I like to use it when there's a recipe that I want to make. And I always find myself without it, and then I have to debate, do I want to make a pie? Making a pie crust is not really difficult. It's really fun to me, and it's really not hard. I've done it before when I make my pies, sometimes at Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I just didn't feel like doing it right now. All right, so let me just look at this recipe one more time. I just want to check it out again, just to kind of get an idea if they do anything else with it. Oh, you want to see the funniest part about this? Do you want to know the funniest part? See, this is how bad I am with recipes because I read the recipe quickly and then just assume things. And I just read it and it said top with pastry. So I put it on the bottom, which is fine because I kind of want like a pie. So I think I'm going to get my other one out. I think I have another one in there. If I don't, then it's not going to happen. But I'm going to check it out and see if I have it. Give me a second, guys. But this is what I mean about recipes. I have issues. It's so hard for me to follow a recipe exactly to the T because I'm just so used to doing it myself and just adding myself and just creating. That's really what it's about. It's just about me creating, loving to create my own things. If the recipe says, put in, listen, if it's a baked thing, I have to do the right thing. If it says, if you're baking cupcakes, you got to put a cup and a half of flour, and I'm not going to put 2 cups of flour in. That's stupid. That's not even logical. But like with savory dishes, cooking food, it's completely different with me. I just feel like it's completely different. All right, give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right there. Let me see if I can find this. No, I have it. Oh, Lord in heaven, help me. Just let me find it. Just let me find it, because I know I have it. I buy two most of the time, and I know I bought one, and then I said, let me grab another, because I always like to have another, just in case. Is that it? Oh, no, that's not it. Yes, here it is. Here it is, guys. Oh, no, darn it. That's cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. I don't think that would taste too standard. Oh, shoot. Seriously, Linda? What can I put on the top of it? Check it out. have it unless I stored that, what that was it. And that's probably what I did. Ah. Alright. Nope, I was wrong. I was wrong. What is this? Oh, I got 2 things of cinnamon rolls. That's what I bought 2 of, because I was gonna make my crazy cinnamon rolls, which I'm still gonna do. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm debating right now. I'm either gonna do corn muffin on top because I have this, or I'm gonna make a crustless. I'm gonna make a little crust, or a nothing. I'm debating. So let's see. See, this is the thing. Like I've been wanting to do Amish recipes, so I picked this recipe, and it's not going to be exact, but it definitely is the Amish recipe. Guys, listen. I am who I am. Okay. Okay. I want to taste this for you guys. What are you doing, Cooper? He's a Coopy, but you can see him a little bit. Let me taste this now. Mmm. Definitely needs a little more salt. Definitely needs a little bit more salt. It's so good. It's so freaking good. Oh my God, they're gonna love this. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. All right. All right. It's so good. I don't know, I feel like it needs a little something. All right, the oven's heated up. All right, listen. Start out with the butter. Stop crusting. Okay, 1 large egg, 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Oh, okay, perfect. Jerry Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors just gave me a recipe for her crustless, for her crust. I could have got one online, I could have got my own recipe, whatever, but this recipe of hers, it's a crustless apple pie. If you go to her channel, Cooking with Neighbors, check it out, guys. It got like 17 million views, I'm not even kidding. 17,000 views, 17,000 views, a million. We could only hope for that, right, Jerry? Millions. This recipe, and I wanted to make this, so I'm just gonna go all out now. Since I'm doing this already, I might as well just make this. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let me get together. I'm gonna pause you guys a minute so you don't have to see me running around the kitchen, getting everything together, and then I will make this. All right, guys. So I'm making this crust from Jerry Ellen, my bestie from Cooking with Neighbors. Go check out her channel again. So I need, God darn it, why does this always happen? I lose everything. Where the hell is it now? Oh, there it is. All right, so I needed 1 egg, 6 tablespoons of melted butter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope this is going to be enough for this. I'm not making no double one. All right, so that's, get the rest of this egg out of here. All right, so that's 6. Then it says 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. 3/4 cup. Really? Where's the third? Now I gotta find 3/4 cup. Give me a second. All right, 1/4. We need 3/4 cup of flour. 3/4 cups. So I need 3 of these. Where the treetops glisten, 1. And children listen, 2. I don't know why I'm singing a Christmas song, but I am. 3. To hear sleigh bells in the snow. What does this mean? 1 teaspoon of what? 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. I don't get that. All right, guys. So I added the flour and everything I had to add. Let's, 1 second. Oh, Jesus. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need another. I'm gonna need another one made, because this ain't gonna cut it. One is not gonna cut it. And Jerry told me, Linda, do a double recipe, because one's probably not gonna cut it if you have a big, plastic from the butter. If you have a big baking pan, which I do. All right. This looks so good. All right, so let's do this, guys. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. All right. Let's put this in here, okay? I probably could have used a smaller pan, but this is the pan that I'm using. So. All right. I don't know, I think it's gonna be good. But I definitely need another. And I'm gonna put a layer of cheese on this. I am. Now listen, okay, this was inspired. We're gonna change this whole thing. I don't want you guys to go press in Amish recipe and get this recipe and say, oh, it's not even an Amish recipe. We're gonna change it. Because guys, I can't follow a recipe to the hilt when it's savory. It's just not in me. It is in me, but I don't do it, so whatever. So we're gonna do, this is inspired by an Amish recipe, which it is. And what I'm gonna do is put the Amish recipe itself in the description box below, and then you can use my recipe by what you saw I did, or if you want me to put it in the description box below, I'll try my best. I'm so sorry if guys, sometimes I say I'm gonna put the recipe in and I don't. Call me out on it, because I'm sorry. I never mean to say something and not follow through on it. And I really apologize for that if I do that. I know I've done that before, and I'm really, really sorry. I apologize. I mean, I am who I am. I can't really apologize too much for it, because this is the way life goes with me. So I'm very sorry. I apologize for saying that sometimes and not doing it. My intentions are always to do it. So I just hope you know that. Now, I'm going to have to make another one because obviously one is not going to cut it, Jerry Allen. Thank you, Jer. I should have listened to my friend. Should have listened to my friend. All right, so I'm gonna add this one to it so I know how much. Oh, this looks so freaking good, Jerry. I don't even know what to say to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. She got like 17 views on this crustless pie. Go check out her channel, guys. Go check it out. I'm gonna make this because you know what? I think I have apples because I have apples left over from the shower that I have to use up. I was gonna make like an apple crisp for Full Fall Friday. I think I'm gonna make something else with that now. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, but it's inspired by Jerry Allen from Cooking with Neighbors. Guys, did you ever have a best friend and never meet? Did you ever? Because I have a really good best friend who lives in Pennsylvania, Joan. She's my bestie. She'll always be my bestie from 8th grade. We're close as sisters. We love each other. We're very, very close. We don't get to see each other enough, like usual. And I met Jerry Ellen on Cooking with Neighbors from YouTube. I watched her channel and I fell in love with her. And we've been best friends ever since. We've only, give me 1 second. We've spoke a few times on the phone, on FaceTime, whatever, but the majority of our relationship is literally on texting. That's what we do. We love it. We're so close. We're like the same person. It's just amazing how you can meet somebody and just you know, have that commonality, and just everything is just so, you know. Oh, I didn't put cheese on it. God darn it, Linda. That's right. See what I mean? See, I'm crazy. Right, I'm gonna put a little cheese on top, just a little bit on top, because I don't wanna ruin the crust. All right, 1 egg. 6 tablespoons butter. Let's see if I have enough here without having to get more butter. Let's do 6. 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 more. Let me melt some more. 3. Remember 3, guys, because, you know, remember and tell me. I'm forgetful. 3. Alexa, 3 minutes, Alexa. Set the timer for it.
Timer for how long?
Oh, Alexa, stop. Never mind, Alexa. Let's do the flour. So we need 3/4 cup of flour. Let's do this again. 1. Oh. Can't believe I forgot to put the cheese on. Guys, my brain just doesn't work that great. It really doesn't. I just really have to say it doesn't. All right, let's get the rest of the butter in. 3, and 3. I need 3 more tablespoons of butter. 1, 2, and let's do a heaping one of that because I didn't put the whole 3 in. All right. And there's no salt, right? No. Jerry, that's really good. Mmm. All right. Where the tree. Why am I singing Christmas songs? Listen, the children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white. My husband gets so aggravated with me when I sing Christmas songs way before Christmas, and then I start playing them on the Alexa, and he just like, are you kidding me? Just like the ones I used to know. Well, the trees listen, and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Oh my God, guys, look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my Lord, where's the cheese? I'm gonna leave the cheese out. Because that's something I would do. Where the heck is it? I just had to freaking throw the cheese. I can't with this. I just can't. Guys, look at this. Look at this. I mean, seriously. Relax, Linda. Just relax. You'll get it open. There's nothing to get crazy over. There's just nothing to get crazy over. Just a little bit. I'm just putting a little because I don't want it to overpower the crust. Ooh! Alright guys, here we go. Put it in the oven for 25 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes, starting now.
Ow. Almost burning myself. Alright guys. Now let's clean up the hurricane that's called Linda. Let's clean up the hurricane that's called Create with Linda. Look, look, look. Not that bad, right? Not that bad. Listen, I'm not going to apologize for who I am, even though I keep apologizing for who I am. Guys, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. And you know, I start out with a recipe. And like I said, this is definitely an Amish inspired recipe. Okay, and I told you what I'm going to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to come back on when it's done, and hopefully I will do the happy dance. If I do a happy dance, then it was all worth it. Thanks to my friend Jerry Ellen for giving me the Amish recipes and doing the Amish recipes and just everything. And inspiring me every day to help me with my life, keep going on and on with all the issues that I have and all of that. And she's just a godsend. A godsend. God is really, really good. God gives you people in your life not to do things for you, but to enhance your life. not to be there to give and to take, not to be there for you to expect to for giving things from them. What you expect from them. Don't expect anything, because I've noticed that in life. I know in life. Not that I noticed, I've known. Today should be a talk about it because I'm talking a lot. You can't expect anything from anybody, because when you expect things, you get disappointed. You can't expect people to do certain things or to be a certain way. Just don't even go into a relationship expecting anything. Just give. Give of yourself. My earring's gone. Ah, okay. Give of yourself. Give of your time, your energy, your love, your passion, your whatever, and you will get back in folds. You would not even believe. And I'm missing my earring. That's not good. It's one of my favorite earrings. I just noticed. Oh, Jesus. Where the heck did my... Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, the cross is gone. There's a little cross that's on it. Gotta find it before I vacuum, otherwise it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be vacuumed up. Alright, well, I'm just gonna put this on now so I don't look silly. I'm gonna look silly anyway because there's no cross on it, but whatever. Alright. What is this from? This is not from this, obviously. Not from the milk, obviously. Here's this just from this. Alright. I don't know, guys. I'm missing the milk thing. Maybe it's in here. Guys, I lose everything. I lose it. All right. I don't know where this is, but I'll tell you one thing. The top is this milk doesn't have many days left. Maybe a day or two. So I don't know where the top went. But if I don't use this milk within the next day or two, which I'm sure I probably won't, it's gonna go in the garbage. I have a little bit of melted butter yet. I'm not gonna waste that. I'll probably put that in the fridge. Alright, guys. Alright, so I'm just going to wait for them to be done. Then hopefully I'll do the happy dance. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'll be back. Alright, guys. It's done. 25 minutes and it's done. I wanted to show you my new plate that I got at the Dollar Tree. I got this one. Where is my other bowl? Huh. It's probably in my son's room. I'm going to choke him like a chicken. I got a plate, another bowl of a full bowl. Maybe I didn't get that one. I thought I got that one. Let me see. Oh, that's the lemon one. Give me 1 second, guys. Yes, I got this one. Grateful and Gather. Are they so pretty? I'm pretty sure I got the bowl too. I might have put the bowl back. I'm not sure. It's not in my cabinet, so it's either I put it back or my son has it in his bedroom. I'm going to kick his butt if he does. Anyway, I'm going to use the Grateful one. I'm going to take some, guys. Guys, look at this freaking thing. Look at it. meat pie inspired by the Amish. Jerry Ellen's crustless crust, not crustless. It's a pie that she makes that's crustless. Yeah, I don't know. It just says I'm just so excited. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit. Woo! This looks so good. I don't even know where to take from. I'm gonna take from the middle. I put some parsley. Guys, it looks so flaky and juicy and yummy. Oh, perfect fall, winter. Hey, listen, even end of the summer dish. Look at that. Ready, guys? Oh, you know what I wanted more of this and more of it in this was corn, and I forgot, but that's okay. It's got corn in it. I want to taste this crust. I'm so excited about the crust. Am I going to do the happy dance? Wow. Jerry Ellen. It's so good. It is so, so yummy. It's so yummy. The cheese is an added addition. And that the croissant on the bottom and the crust on the top, Jerry Ellen, that's so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The gravy. It's so good. It's a beautiful casserole is what it is. And this will feed a lot of people. I mean, look at this. Look at the size of this. This will feed like 5 people. 4 or 5 people. And kids. So yummy. All right, guys, so listen. Like I said, this is an Amish inspired dish. So yummy. I'm going to put the Amish recipe below. Mine is just what I put in it. You see. You can check that out. It's so good. Watch the video if you want to make it how I made it, or make it like the Amish made it. Either way. So good. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this crazy video. I'm Crazy Crate with Linda. This is me. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, guys, by the end of the year. So just keep subscribing and sharing and liking. Hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Because every time you hit the bell, YouTube will recommend my videos more. So my videos will be noticed more. I really would appreciate that. Don't forget to like and share and comment down below. Guys, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and creating. I love to do this. I'm having a ball. And that's it. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one. Oh, the happy dance. This calls for a happy dance. Bye, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.